I'm fully convinced Trump and the other billionaires in his cabinet don't know real people who have real families and real kids because they say some of the most out of touch shit. So Trump tells families that they're going to have to do with less toys during Christmas because his tariffs are going to make toy prices go up and we all need to sacrifice together. Remember, he said tariffs were going to make us rich. Tariffs were going to put a lot of money in our pocket. Well, now he's coming out and saying tariffs are going to make toy prices go up so much, your kids need to limit how many toys they're getting. And since we're all coming out and saying just how stupid that statement was, now his sycophants are out there trying to explain and say what he actually meant. Scott Bessent is a billionaire who serves as Trump's Secretary of the Treasury. Listen to him do a horrible job of trying to explain how you should explain to your kids why they need to get less toys during this Christmas time.
The other thing, too, is this reporter behind me was quite snarky the other day when President Trump talked about the girl having two dolls. And he said, well, what? President didn't take the question, but he said, what would you tell that girl? And I said, I would tell that young girl that you will have a better life than your parents, that you and your family, thanks to President Trump, can now be confident again that you will have a better life than your parents, which working class Americans had abandoned that idea. Your family will own a home. You will be able to advance. You will have a good education. You will have economic freedom. That's what we are advancing.
So not only do these people not know real people with real families or children, if they have their own families, they don't talk to their children at all. Because absolutely no one talks to their children the way Scott Bessent is telling you to talk to your children. Listen, kid, the reason why you can't have dolls for Christmas this year is because Donald Trump is making America great again. With the most beautiful word in the dictionary, tariffs. What's a tariff, Daddy? Don't worry about it. But because of his tariffs and him making America great again, one day you're going to be able to buy a house. I don't want to buy a house, Daddy. I'm only 10. I just want a doll. No, you don't. You don't need 30 dolls. You only need 2. Because Donald Trump is going to make America great again with the most beautiful word in the dictionary, tariff. So one day, because of his tariffs, you're going to have economic freedom. What's economic freedom, Daddy? I'm only 10. It doesn't matter, babe. But that's why you can't have 2 dolls. Because you're going to have economic freedom because Donald Trump is going to make America great again. And one day, because of Donald Trump, you're going to live a life better than Mommy and Daddy's life. But Daddy, you and Mommy are billionaires. I know we are, babe. But one day, you're going to be a zillionaire because Donald Trump is making America great again. These people do not live in reality. Scott Bessent is a billionaire. He's not going to have to tell his kid she can't have 30 dolls. He might have to tell her, hey, you may only have 20 Ferraris. He doesn't have the same life as most of us. And do these people realize there are families in America who already can't afford 2 dolls? There are families in America who've been having these conversations with their kids for years now. But suddenly Scott Bessent and Donald Trump are telling people, oh, you can't have 30 dolls, because that's the world they live in. They live in a world where all of their kids have 30 dolls and 10 cars, so they think that's the life you're living. All you gotta do is tell your kids they can't have 30 dolls and they can only have 2. What's the big deal? There are people in America who can't have 2. And it's so crazy to me that these red state idiot MAGAs who don't have shit, who are poor, who are living paycheck to paycheck, who know damn good and well none of their kids can have freaking 30 dolls, are sitting there like, yeah, Trump is making America great again. We're owning the libs, bro. You're getting nothing but thinking that you're owning the libs when you're getting shitted on by a bunch of billionaires who are telling you how to live your life so that they can have freaking tax cuts. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.